Wheelerhand puts the ball in the air. Maranovic out of the mid-air. Barnett gets it, and he goes long towards centre half forward, but taking the mark Popovski for Bell Post Hill to relieve the pressure. He chips the ball to Matjevic. Right on defensive 50 at half back, takes the mark. So Matjevic back towards the middle of the ground. Oh, no.
It's a shocking kick. Yeah. They've had a bit of trouble getting out of the back half, haven't they? Bell Post Hill today.
He's turned it over. Elsing has taken the mark in the middle. Lead on from Smith, goes in that direction. Beeman's there as well. Punched away by Sean Wells. Falls towards Adam Wells. Little toe poke. Doesn't go very far. Has to try and get his own ball again. Beeman puts a tackle on Barbaro. And he's not going anywhere. We'll have a ball up just inside 50.
Beeman's one side, Cranny's the other side. That's a fair tackle.
So ball up.
Just watch Weiss hook this over the back, guys.
Weiss runs towards the goals and taps it towards, Barbaro chopped it off and gets a clearing kick towards the middle of the ground. Bowman, he picks it up okay in front of Zeal, handballs it away to Elzinger. Runs towards the point of the centre square at half forward, goes towards the forward pocket looking for Rowe over his head and also Ellis. And it's out of bounds for a throw in, about 30 metres around from the North Geelong goal.
Rowe's a bit unfortunate there. Ellis just got a touch on the footy and flicked it above Rowe's hands, but I think he had the goals in his sights.
Troy Elzinger's acting captain though, and I thought he's played one of his better games I've seen today. He's roamed the ground pretty well.
So from the boundary throw in, punch to the front by Rowe, close to the boundary line again. Matjevic quite happy to see it over. So the boundary umpire will do it all again. So 7-8-50 North Geelong, Bell Post Hill 6-2-38. Early stage of the third term, boundary throw in. Beeman's doing the ruck work, gets it down to the front. Cranage is there, left foot kick over the shoulder towards the 10 metre square. Smith, Sean Wells does well and takes the mark in the last line of defence for the Panthers. This is where they've been having trouble getting it from deep in defence. He handballs it over the top towards brother Adam, who draws the player and gives it back to Sean. He handballs it further afield to Barbaro at defensive 50. They've worked it better this time. Go towards centre wing. 1 against 2. And might sit okay in the end for Baird. Handball over the top. Good pick up by Borkman. Handball back towards Dyer. Left foot kick high towards centre half forward. Getting back there, Longstaff doesn't sit for him well. Coming out, Broughton. It misses him as well. Now Longstaff runs away at half back. Goes towards, terrible kick. Falls in the arms of Borkman. He goes to the right foot kick towards Matty Furman.
Good vision.
And a good little shepherd by Lee Holiday too.
You saw what I saw.
Yeah.
A very nice use of the body by Holiday.
And kept Harrington out of the contest. And Matty Furman was able to take the mark and will shoot for goal from 30 metres out directly in front. He's kicked 4. He comes in. He's kicked 5. So Furman starts the quarter the way he finished the second. He's got 5 goals, and Bell Post will have their 7th. They go to 7-2-44. They trail North Geelong 7-8-50. Lex Wyndham third quarter scoreboard, 3 minutes played.
And that's a bit of a surprise to me. In front of us, Laurie, Brad Scown start the quarter on the bench. Surely he was one of their better ball getters, wasn't he?
Look, I think that's North have trouble keeping the good players into the action, and you're not going to get in action. You can't convince me you get in action off the bench on the pine. No, I don't think you can do it there.
So back with umpire Kiss in the middle of the ground as the ball goes in the air once again. Ball tapped down by Marinovic doing the ruck work on that occasion. It comes clear for North Geelong to Elzinger again. Almost Wells pushing the back there, but the ball comes to the ground. I agreed if he can pick it up, he's away, but unfortunately he didn't get it. And the ball comes back towards the centre wing in front. Good chest mark by Bowman under pressure. And, well, they've got a bit of a problem there because Elzinger's got a bit of a leg injury. Now the ball chipped in. Ooh, barely 15. The umpire was right there. As the mark taken by Barnett. Oh, gee, it's a lovely kick. He spotted Mario Zitka on his own in the forward pocket. And actually some of the body language, some of these players is not too good. Longstaff came off the ground, replaced by Scan, and was not at all impressed. And that's not a good sign, Laurie.
Well, I can't believe Zulik. This is his first run for the day. I think it's a joke.
Yes, I think he's got a bit of talent. But so is this fellow with the football, Mario Zitka. Man on the mark, 35 metres, 45-degree angle. And Zitko, already with 2 to his credit for the day, will move in.
The cameras are clicking behind him, the fan club. Mum's there and all the...
Zitko now moves in.
I think
it's a terrible kick off the boot, but it's gone across the face for behind. So didn't strike that too well. 2-1 to his credit for the day. 7 9:51 North Geelong. They lead Belpost Hill 7-2-44. Lexa Wyndham third quarter scoreboard. 5 minutes gone.
So Adam Wells from fullback for the Panthers elects to go to the outer side. 50 out. Good kick too. Looks for Sean. He can't take the mark. Borkman's there as well. Zulik just on the ground. Taps it back to the advantage of Rowe. Runs inside 50. Can finish it off. Right foot kick. Good finish. Michael Rowe has kicked the goal. And for North Geelong, that is their 8. They go to 8-9-57. They lead Belpost Hill 7-2-44. Lexa Wyndham third quarter scoreboard. 5.5 minutes played. So
that was a great goal, wasn't
yeah,
it?
he made them pay.
Great finish. He's
Isn't
played a great game
isn't
today.
he explosive when he gets hold of the footy? Whew. He and Ferguson, gee, they got some pace.
Do you reckon they pay him enough respect? They don't seem to get too close to him, do they? You watch where they set up.
Can't get close to him.
At the stoppages you can set up on him. There's no one on him.
So in the middle, the ball goes up again. Weiss gets the tap down on this occasion, but well, finally Bowman in the middle quickly gets the ball forward. Leading in the race for the footy is Grude. Can't pick the footy up. Zitko, excellent Shepherd. Gives Grude the opportunity to get the ball back to half forward, and Fryers just outside 50. He's taken the mark. Oh, he's put Barnett under enormous pressure. Chipped the ball forward. Magnificent mark. Chris Barnett under real pressure. Goodness gracious, that was the hospital pass if ever I've seen one, Laurie, wasn't it, from Fryers? But Barnett stood his ground and took the mark and has the opportunity. Was the man on the mark at 35 metres from goal directly in front.
Well, I think Sean tried to mark it and he made an error there. He should have punched that ball away. I've been a little bit critical of Belpost Hill's defence today, and that was definitely he had hands on that. He was hoping to mark that, and they're not going to pay it second up any at the situation.
So Chris Barnett
goal
slots the goal. That's his first for the day, and all of a sudden North Geelong are on a roll. That's their ninth. 9-9-63. They lead Belpost Hill 7-2-50. Lexa Wyndham third quarter scoreboard. 7 minutes gone.
No, it's a good play. That's the way to put it on, and this is going to test Belpost Hill right here, Eric. Put a bit of pressure on them and just see what they've got left there.
So out to 19 points the difference. Back to the middle. Weiss and Maranovic. Umpire Wheelerhan throws the ball in the air, and Weiss gets it down towards Barnett. Comes towards Fryers, chopped off by Barbaro, not going anywhere. Umpire will come in and ball it up. Barbaro gives the footy back to umpire Wheelerhan. He'll ball it up for Weiss and Maranovic once again. The big man fly, neither get an effective tap, falls towards Matchovic, kicks it from mid-air towards centre wing. Zeal gets back there, good mark. Bowman stood his ground, took the grab.
He's played a fair game, Laurie, too.
Yeah, I was just thinking, I think last time we played, I gave him a vote. He does a few little things that go unnoticed. He's probably one of those players that get under your
Gives it towards Zitko. He goes towards centre half forward through the middle. Greed picks it up, does well. Right foot kick, though. Has
better with that.
Put it into the car park. It's out of bounds on the full. Beamans can't keep it in. And we'll have a free kick. In the last line of defence to Hammond for Belpost Hill. Much to kick to at the moment. Poposky giving him half a lead. Baird's out there as well. He goes in that direction. Bowman at the back. Hearn's there as well. Baird goes up. Bowman gets a Shepherd from Hearn. Handball back in towards Rowe. Picks it up. Gets around one. Handball to nobody in particular. Cranage has to make up a bit of ground. Doesn't sit for him though. Carr goes the other way. He's wrapped up.
Oh, good tackle.
Cranage not letting him go. And we'll have a ball up at centre half forward. North Geelong into attack. So just inside the centre square at centre half forward. Weiss got it down, tapped on by Nolan, back towards Bowman. Zeal's there as well, in the middle of the ground. Foot race, Rowe wins that one. Gets back around on the right foot, kicks towards centre half forward. Numbers though with Belpost Hill. Barbaro takes the mark just inside defensive 50 for the Panthers. We'll try and drive them back towards the middle. Goes with a long kick, looking for the lead of Holiday. Harrington from behind. Holiday did nicely, can run away. He's got somebody. Got a couple of players in support. Backley's won, 40 metres and closing. Needs to finish it now. Furman touched it.
Should let it go.
Should have let it go. And so it's 3 for 1 behind the Belpost Hill. They go to 7-3-45. They trail North Geelong 9-9-63. Lexa Wyndham third quarter scoreboard. 10 minutes played.
So McDermott to kick in for North Geelong. Again, there's not a lot for him to kick to. Decides to kick it to himself and plays on. then kicks long, well outside 50. Chris Barnett's out there also as Michael Rowe drops the mark, and Barnett picks up the crumbs. Oh, he's run plenty. Finally has a bounce. Now he's run again. He's run forward of the centre line to Smith in front. Oh, against Wells, almost a free kick there. North Geelong players, no talk. Smith and Zulik probably upset one another. And Belpost Hill come clear toward the middle. It's in the mud patch. Ferguson picks it up. Long handball over the top looking for Bowman. He's under pressure, gets a handball quickly to Greed. Greed inside the centre square, kicks it long towards the half forward line. And Mario Zitko just edged his opponent in Matchovic forward and took a comfortable mark in front of his face. So the opportunity now, probably almost an identical position, perhaps a little closer than the shot that he's missed 5 or 6 minutes ago.
Got a little bit tighter angle, Eric.
But I think he's closer in, Laurie. And
he probably likes that.
I guess these are the sort of goals that Mario Zitko normally kicks, and it's important for North Geelong that he gets this one. They're in front at the moment. They're going along all right, but Zitko now moves in, taking plenty of time. It's a much better looking kick. He's hit that much better right through the middle for his third, and a very handy goal for the North Geelong side. 10-9-69. They lead North Geelong 7-3-45. Lex to win them. Third quarter scoreboard, 11.5 minutes gone.
Well, Mario's roamed a fair bit of territory today, but he's been a real worry to Belpost Hill. They haven't been able to quite match him up because he takes a good grab when he's in that forward zone, and as I said, he's running them around a bit, and I think that's one of the better games I've seen from him for quite some time.
So back to the middle. Marinovic and Weiss. They go up. Weiss gets it down easily. Wells, though, Adam tries to rove the pack. In there, Zulik against him out. Cranage handball back to Weiss. Left foot kick to centre half forward. Great vision to Barnett. Took the mark just inside 50. Wants to play on quickly because he's got Greed in the pocket by himself, but he's
could have almost been 50 there.
Chopped that off now. So Barnett from 50. Left foot kick towards the teeth of goal. Zitko from behind. Great mark.
What a performance. Zitko went in and Furman, the other two. Great talents, aren't they?
Great mark from Mario Zitko. The fan club was pretty happy with that too, I think.
I normally do his stats today. I didn't bother. And he's had a Pulitzer kick.
Well, he'll be telling you to stay off him now.
No, stay off.
So Mario Zitko has kicked 3 goals, 1. This for goal number 4, and this to stretch the margin even further for North Geelong.
But he's quite good in that situation, in that, when he's second or maybe even third up, he's got a good pair of hands. You'd have to fall over to miss this.
Oh, don't say that, Loz. Don't say that.
So Zitko comes in. 10 metres out. Kicks the goal.
Couldn't miss from there.
The goal number 4 for Mario Zitko. And for North Geelong, goal number 11, they go to 11-9-75. They lead Belpost Hill 7-3-45. Lex to win them. Third quarter scoreboard, 13 minutes played.
Well, it's a handy break at the moment, and they seem to be doing all the running at North Geelong. They getting first use of the ball, and they're starting to run the lines with it and move the ball. Barnett's lifted his game at centre half forward.
An interesting observation, Laurie. The ground is excellent. I'm led to believe Belpost Hill 4 games in 4 weeks. Their ground is an absolute shocker at the moment. I wonder if it's affected their training.
Well, it probably affect their legs, Eric. It takes a bit of wear and tear out if you train in mud.
So it might well have a bearing on this game, and not a good bearing at the moment for Belpost Hill, because North, as the guys have said, making all the running, as umpire Kiss puts the ball in the air once again. Well, this time Marinovic gets a tap down. Unusual for Weiss to be beaten. Unfortunately, Belpost Hill can't clear the ball, and it's still in the centre circle. The umpire will come and repeat the performance.
Yeah, so Jamie's he's up to his 30th hit out, so that's a pretty true assessment, Eric.
So in the middle again. Neither ruckman on this occasion get a touch on the footy. Cranage tries to tap it forward, kicked off the ground by Backley. Fortunate because it's fallen into the arms of Borkman there, and Brad Scown wasn't too happy about the smack in the mouth, but
funny about that.
they don't really like huge mark in the just ahead of the goal square for Belpost Hill from the kick. The umpires put a whistle on play. He was right there. And
I think it was a hold, Eric.
Somebody's been
the mark he missed, I think.
I think it's I think it might be.
So Stuart Dyer, he would have been the high flyer. He was certainly one of the two, and he's got the free kick, 15 metres out directly in front, moves in. Oh, I tell you what an absolute shocker. Has he missed it? Oh, that's a disgraceful kick by Stuart Dyer. And they're the ones that lose your footy games, Laurie, because it's only behind. Belpost still 7-4-46. They trail North Geelong 11-9-75. Lexington win them third quarter scoreboard, 15 minutes gone.
Rowe kicks in. Oh, Hearn from the side of the pack. The umpire's paid the mark to Hearn.
Got to be.
Yep.
Waved the wrong way.
Waved the wrong way, that's all.
Dear.
So Hearn at half back for the Magpies. He's got Weiss wide. He should have gone there, I think, because he's turned it over easily to Holiday on centre wing. Try and drive the Panthers back towards centre half forward. Goes in that direction now. Broughton against 3 to the front of the pack. Zulik had it and lost it in the pack. Thrown out, towards Backley, who gets the kick to Wells. Played forward to the ball at him. Right foot kick, missed it. And 3 for 1 behind to Belpost Hill once again. So the Panthers go to 7-5-47. They trail North Geelong 11-9-75. Lexington Wyndham third quarter scoreboard. 16 minutes played.
Well, there's a couple of bad misses there. Adam had a little bit more time to steady up, and he didn't get straight onto the goal, and probably missed a great opportunity there.
Well, Michael Rowe did the kicking in for North Geelong and found McDermott 25 metres from the goal on his own. He, it's not a great kick, and he's put Weiss under a bit of pressure because one-on-one with Scott. And Scott got the fist of the football. I would have thought a better option should have been around rather than that kick, but North have got the ball to the boundary line. Half forward flank for Belpost still kicking to the northern end in this quarter. Weiss from behind gets a tap out, but the ball comes to Holiday again at the back of the pack. The terrible kick again off the boot, but diving forward, Matty Furman has been paid the mark. I think got a bit of attention afterwards. Perhaps Marnie considering maybe the mark wasn't there, but the umpire had blown the whistle, and Matt Furman was the man on the mark at 40 metres. The opportunity to kick goal number 6. So doesn't need a lot of kicks, Laurie, to capitalise on them.
No, he's kicking fairly accurately.
So now Furman moves in. Well, he laid back on that one, and that was a pretty casual sort of a kick. He barely got it behind for his effort. But as did North Geelong in the first quarter, Belpost still spraying them in this third quarter. 7 goals, 6-48. They trail North Geelong 11-9-75. Lexington win them third quarter scoreboard, 17.5 minutes gone.
Scown kicks in, looking for Weiss over his head. Bowman's there, knocked off by Zeal. 40 metres out, right foot kick into the pocket. Nobody there really for Belpost Hill. Scown, Wells, and they set over the boundary line for a boundary throw in.
I think Worry might just split the weapon in the finger. It hurts too.
Come to having some attention on that, so he runs back towards the where the boundary throw-in will occur. Only 10 metres around from goal for Belpost Hill. Deep into attack. Weiss from behind. In front, Holiday got it down. Pack develops around Hearn. Over the top of it. Shuffled it out quickly towards Cranage. Furman's there as well. Kick off the ground by Zulik. Out towards McDermott. Broughton. He set the Shepherd up. Needs some support now. Dyer dropped the footy. Turned around, kick by Broughton, back towards the pocket. Oh, Hearn did well. Furman coming at him, and Russell Hearn stood his ground. Took the mark, wants to switch play. Oh, okay. It'll have to be a good kick. Over the head of Wells, it'll have to be a very good kick. And he didn't get it there, and Wells took the mark in front of Zitko. And he kicks the ball terribly back towards the 10-metre square. Oh, Hearn falls over the crucial stage. Coming out, Borkman rides a bump, handballs it back to Ellis. Handball towards Zeal, off a step, missed it. Or did he? Umpire says, one behind. So they're peppering the goals. Belpost Hill, Simon Zeal kicks are behind. And they go to 7-7, 7-7-49 Belpost Hill. North Geelong 11-9-75. Lexington Wyndham third quarter scoreboard, 19 minutes played.
So now we have another person doing the kicking in. It's Kane Harrington on this occasion. Oh, he set McDermott a task because he's in between 3 Belpost Hill players, but he's equal and takes the mark. Chips it forward. Bowman, he's run into space at half back. And Bowman for North Geelong has taken the mark. But, gee, all of a sudden there's a lot of run gone. That's a shocking kick from Bowman to a nest of Belpost Hill players. The back of the pack was Holiday. Well, the boundary umpire, Johnny, on the spot. And Holiday, a bit casual, I thought there. Ran along the boundary and put a foot over with the football. And out of bounds has been paid almost on centre wing. So that's a good result for North Geelong. I just sense, Laurie, it worries me a little. Some of the North Geelong run seems to have stopped in this third quarter.
Well, the game's just deteriorated all of a sudden. Some of the kicking and some of the footy from Belpost Hill's pretty ordinary as well, Eric.
Well, the throw-in, that was won by Scott for Belpost Hill on that occasion. Pulling the ball back in underneath himself was Nolan of North Geelong. Umpires given the benefit of the doubt. And obviously they haven't been watching the AFL.
No.
Because last week that was...
Thank goodness.
Oh, that was dynamite. So the ball in the air on centre wing once again. This time Scott gets the tap down only as far as Rowe of North Geelong. Kicks off a step to half forward. Comes to Grude. He had the call from Chris Barnett on that occasion. Decided to kick it, looking for Smith. The handball needs to come out. Zitko is running. He's heading towards goal. Picks it up. He goes bang from 20 yards out. I think has missed.
He's missed it.
In the goal square on his own. Chris Barnett. Nobody within cue of him. Poor. Few words said between teammates on that occasion. 11-10-76 North Geelong. They lead Belpost Hill 7-7-49. Lexa win the third quarter scoreboard. 21 minutes gone.
So Cameron Carr will do the kicking in for Belpost Hill on this occasion.
They're in real trouble getting out of here. The back half.
Well, I think just in the last 10 minutes, both sides have, Laurie.
Straight down the middle, 40 out, dangerous kick over the head of Zeal, falls to Weiss, the big man, sidesteps, right foot kick as he made him pay. He's
No,
missed.
he hasn't.
3-4-1 behind to Jamie Weiss, he's second in the afternoon. They go to 11-11-77 North Geelong, and they lead at Belpost Hill 7-7-49. Lexa Wyndham third quarter scoreboard, 21 and a half minutes played.
I've got to agree with you, Laurie. Belpost Hill having more trouble than North Geelong in getting it out of the defensive 50. Carr to kick in this time for Belpost Hill, goes low, gets a lead from Holiday, who takes the mark still inside defensive 50. Halfback flank outer side, now decides to go long towards centre wing. Big kick, numbers with North Geelong out there. At the back of the three players is Kane Harrington, takes the mark, chips it to player unattended Chris Fryers on half forward flank, back inboard. It's all North Geelong there and they raffle it. Chris Barnett won the raffle, takes the mark 55 metres from goal. And, there's a golden opportunity for a bit of a lead into the pocket there. And he's taken too long. Now he chips it. The lead has come from Smith. It's too high. Ball hits the ground. Michael Rowe picks it up. His tackle, gets a handball out to Smith. Gets a handball further to Cranage. But, he's terrible handball for Cranage. He can't handle the footy. And they've spilled it over North Geelong. Matchovic, handball over to Urquhart, and Belpost Hill are out of trouble temporarily as the ball goes towards centre wing. Borkman making good ground, drops the mark. Zulik following up, picks it up on the run, chips the pass this time, looking for Beamans. It's over his head, runs back onto the footy. Unfortunately, tried to stop and prop. Now the ball's in dispute and off hands. It's over the boundary line. 20 metres from the behind post for North Geelong. Kick into the city end in this third quarter, as the ball will be thrown in. Doesn't appear to be too many ruckmen down there at the moment because Cranage does the work against Holiday only as far as Michael Rowe. Handball to nobody. Ellis for Belpost Hill picks it up, well tackled. It's going to come back to Zulik for
Goal,
North Geelong.
Nope.
Off the left foot, has had a pot shot again. Chris Barnett standing in the goal square. Perhaps he needs to speak a bit louder, they're not hearing him. But another behind to North, 11-12-78. They lead Belpost Hill 7-7-49. Lexers will win them. Third quarter scoreboard, 24 minutes gone. And it's been a good third quarter for North though, Laurie.
Oh, it certainly has, Eric. They've done all the making the play as well, and they're just bottling up here at the moment.
So Matchovic to do the kicking in this time. Goes towards Scott over his head, pushed to the front of the pack. Barnett, short little kick, might be okay. Beamans gets around on the left, can kick the goal from 30 metres out. Well, all pass it to Mario Zitko, who thought about playing on and then saw Mick Matchovic straight in front of him. So he will go back and shoot from 3 metres out on a pretty acute angle. He has kicked 4 goals too this afternoon, Mario Zitko.
You'd run straight at the goal, Laurie, wouldn't you, and back yourself.
He'll probably do a check side, I reckon. He's probably pretty good at it as well.
He comes in, he does the check side, he is pretty good at it.
He is very good at it.
Because he's put it through for his 5th of the afternoon. And for North Geelong, their 12th, they go to 12-12-84. They lead Belpost Hill 7-7-49. Lexa Wyndham, third quarter scoreboard, 25 minutes played.
You've always been a fair judge, Loz.
Michael Rowe coming for more attention there. Oh, he's as we said, he can do the thing you
The
don't
mercurial,
the
don't they
mercurial
call
thing
it?
as they call it. Yeah, he certainly can. He's had a great day today.
Yes, probably one of the better games I think I've seen Mario play. And
I honestly, Eric, I've got to keep harping back to the Belpost Hill defence. They got no way of getting out of there. They get lost every time. Their options are their choice of coming out's very poor, and their form of recent times has been very good. They just can't get running today. They haven't impressed me today, I can tell you that.
so the ball in the air this time. Well, Weiss beaten by Scott, goes down to Holiday, picks it up and drives it towards half forward. Good position there. Borkman can't take the mark. Scown worries him down to the ground, and North Geelong now pile in on top and block the ball up half-back flank for North on the Melbourne Road side.
There's Zitko in the back pocket now. I've never seen him play like that. For
Well,
a long time.
Well, I think he's running one side of the ground from end to end. Excuse me. Well, this time Broughton used his strength, unfortunately missed the footy, and Chris Barnett comes out with a cross half back, goes wide. Ferguson is tailor-made for him. If he can get hold of the footy, he does, pushes it forward. He and Ellis, great, perhaps a push in the back, not paid. Cranage gets a handball forward. Zulik following up does well, hooks it round the body towards full forward Beamans. On the left foot, I think that's the thing that's upsetting his opponent. Turns on the left from 35 metres out in front, has hooked it right through the middle of the goal. So that's his second goal. And North Geelong, once again, on a roll. 13 goals, 12-90. They lead Belpost Hill 7-49. Lexa Wyndham third quarter scoreboard, 27 minutes now gone.
Well, I don't know whether Belpost Hill had the awareness of what he was going to do, but I think the three of us could see exactly what was going to happen here. He was going to get around that left foot and open the goals right up, and exactly what he did. And it was a good goal. He's kicked a couple of good ones today.
Well, if you and I were playing in the back half here, Laurie, and we're playing on this fella all day, surely we'd have known by now he kicks left-footed.
I reckon so. I hope so.
Goodness
I hope I know the first time he got the footy.
Oh, gee.
I don't reckon Belpost will switch on today. I reckon they've had some casual kicks at goal, and that's not a good sign to me.
So back to the middle.
There's a fair bit going on at the other end of the ground, I'll tell you in a minute.
Comes towards Holiday from the ruck contest. Goes towards centre half forward. Borkman's there again. Broughton as well. Handballed back to Borkman. Goes towards the 10 metre square. Marnie up against Furman. Fell over at the crucial stage and picked himself up and kicked the goal.
Oh, that's exactly where it was going, where Marnie was giving Matty Furman absolutely heaps when the ball was in the middle. I think Matty Furman will be saying plenty right now.
He's kicked his sixth, and Belpost Hill get their eighth. They go to 8-7-55. They trail North Geelong 13-12-90. Lexa Wyndham third quarter scoreboard, 28 minutes played.
There's a few others suggesting how well Stewie Marnie's going too.
Well, if he's had six on him, he hasn't gone too great.
Well, he was scragging, he was pushing, he was shoving. And,
is that what you're going to allude to?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. It was 100 metres off the footy, and Matty's the perfect answer. Go for the footy and kick the goal. So now it's back in the middle with umpire Kiss as the ball about to go in the air once again, which it does. Up they go. Weiss tap down, only as far as Matchovic on that occasion. But they cannot get the ball clear, Belpost Hill, until Holiday again. Well, he's well tackled by Rowe. Terrific tackling. Now the umpire blows the whistle, and great work in the middle there by North Geelong, because Belpost Hill probably had possession most of that 20 seconds, but they just couldn't get it out. North bottled it up. So at the 29-minute mark now, the third quarter, Weiss gets up high. Beautiful tap down to Cranage. Can't handle the footy, and unfortunately, he's had his hand on the footy a lot today, Cranage, but really hasn't cleared it, Laurie.
You know, whereas sometimes that happens around the middle.
Well, down at Winchelsea, he had
got every time got a clearance.
Exactly. So the umpire now will have a secondary ball up, still in the centre circle. Weiss, well beaten on that occasion, but the tap down only went as far as Rowe towards centre half back, and well, it must have been touched off the boot because mark not paid, and Belpost Hill kick it back towards the centre wing. Players more intent on going for the man than the footy, and Weiss picks it up. Strong football, kicks it towards half forward. Zitko camped under the footy. Players come pretty hard at him from behind, and picking up the crumbs for Belpost Hill was Barbaro, only as far as Bowman. Bowman now, and Cranage this time puts the two hands up. Oh, he's got players streaming forward. He only needs to turn around. Cranage now took a long time. Goes for Zitko. The crumb falls to Smith at the back of the pack, hooks it round the body.
Good vision.
Now this time Fryers, well, he was waiting and waiting and waiting in that position for quite a long time. Didn't get the first one, but he's got the second one. He's got the mark 30 metres out, directly in front. And for persistence, Laurie, he made good position. He's hung on to it and he deserves a goal.
He does, and Chris Barnett was hanging out there as well from footy, so it was a good option to go inboard there by Smith.
Well, Chris Fryers, better known as a defender. He kicked it like a defender. That's 1 goal 1 off his boot. But it is the 13th behind for North. 13-13-91. They lead Belpost still 7-7-49. Lexus of Wyndham third quarter scoreboard. We've been playing 31 minutes.
So Adam Wells from fullback. Straight down the middle. Looking for Baird up against Weiss. Punched away by Weiss. Good play at the back. Bowman off a step. Short little kick in towards Fryers again. Wheels around on the right foot and measures it towards Cranage. Over his head towards Barnett. Been calling for it for a while. He's got it now. Gets it back to Weiss at centre half forward. He has to go backwards. Now he goes to the right foot kick across half forward. Greed and Zitko 2-on-1. Matchovic's there as well, or they raffle it. Zitko's got it. Can handball it to Rowe on the outside. He handballs it to Scown. No, he doesn't. He handballs it behind him. Scown has to go back and fight for it. He does. Comes back to Zitko. This time he might kick it. He goes to the right foot high and long towards Smith. He's got 3 against him. He goes up. Off the back of the pack, Popovski's there. Also getting through is Barbaro. Handball to Backley. Gets it to Adam Wells. Now he goes out further afield. Nobody there, though, for Belpost still. Chris Fryers takes the mark uncontested. 30 metres in the clear. Got the ball. Drives it back towards the lead of Smith. He's got 3 against him. Sean Wells in front. Good play. Paul Smith did well. Then with the left foot back towards the 10 metre square. Popovski has to try and trap it at the second occasion. Can't do so, though, under pressure from Beamans. Handball towards Backley. Oh, they're lucky. Belpost still there. And it will be 3-quarter time. And North Geelong 13-13-91. They lead Belpost till 8-7-55.
7-7,
Sorry. No, 8-7.
I beg your pardon.
Yep, 8-7.
Yep.
So in that term, North Geelong managed 6 goals, 5. And Belpost still managed 2 goals, 5. And it is 13-13-91 North Geelong. Belpost till 8-7-55. The goal kickers for the Magpies: 5 to Mario Zitko, 2 to Damien Beamans, and singles to Troy Greed, Troy Elzinger, Michael Rowe, Chris Barnett, Brad Scown and Chris Fryers. While for Belpost still 6 to Matt Furman, singles to Will Urquhart and Glenn Hammond. So it's a pretty handy lead to the Magpies, the home team, at 3-quarter time. We'll take a break, back with the final quarter action of our Matchday live coverage at Osborne Park. You're listening to 94.7 The Pulse, your home of local football.